Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch popped up. Freeman over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Foltynewicz hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Phillies down in order. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He carries a .421 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 now to Markakis. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 on its way. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that's a special home run. Freddie Freeman continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Camargo just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone.
Let's go Phillies. Let's talk about, man. Yeah, boy. Hey, let's go Phillies.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Flowers has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Flowers was born right here in Georgia. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Maikel Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Vince Velasquez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Liner toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Gene Segura standing in. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
Segura takes his lead at third with one away. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And now Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Phillies lead this one 3-2. Stepping in for the Braves, Mike Foltynewicz.
The pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Cold strike, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball.
Now
You
batting,
can't place
right
it
fielder.
on the inside corner
Yeah.
any better than that. And as a hitter,
Again.
there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 3-2. Into the box now, JT Realmuto as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Raptors are your champs.
The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. McCutchen, a 32-year-old veteran, comes into the day as the 2nd leading vote getter amongst left fielders in All-Star fan balloting, so we may see him in the Midsummer Classic this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Central, Cowboy Central.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball to strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Pitch popped up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first down.
Toronto Raptors are the world champions.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The Golden State Warriors. And Toronto Raptors will not be, the Golden State Warriors.
Here's
They
the
will
first
not
pitch
be
to him.
three-beaten.
A ball and no
They're still a
strikes.
good team, though.
Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the
Toronto
game.
Raptors are
He's
still
currently
good
on a
out
one-year
west,
deal, so he
but they
stands
won't
to be a
be
free
repeated.
agent at the end of this season.
They'll go back to
Hey,
the
this
finals,
guy's been an
but no
absolute
guarantee they're gonna
solid
be winning
player
the
his
finals
entire
in the
big
coming
league
years.
career, and I
Not if
expect
they
him to
play
have
like they
a
played
ton of
this year.
suitors come this
And all the
offseason.
injuries. Toronto Raptors are the new champions out of Canada. And that's a good thing. That's a real good thing for the sport of basketball.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Fastball, and it's strike three call. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the third out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Michael Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. One strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. And the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Duvall moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Velasquez stands at second with two gone. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Albies brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Segura for one on the first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Foltynewicz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Still a 3-2 ball game. once again, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. Duvall is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Line toward center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats.
Now
Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance. It's ball 1. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Bunt.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. Driven nicely into the gap. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That wild double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Let's go, Phillies. Mix it up, baby. Mix it up.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one.
Mix that onion dip up. Get some chicken over here.
Takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Put them in the mix. We're going to do a Toronto Raptors Golden State. We're going to do a Toronto mix-up on them, or a Philly special.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Five runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
PS4 or Xbox?
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, PS4.
The pitcher, number 21.
Ready for another shot now. Vince Velasquez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
PS4 for me.
Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Junior.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
I played Xbox 360. So I guess I'm not trying to diss Xbox, but to me, PS4, I like it better.
Heading out towards shallow
I like the
right.
graphics,
Harper has a read on it.
Stream. They got good
Looks
deals
it
on
into
packages.
his glove, and there's one gone.
They got you get good deals on video games.
So with one away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis.
How it's easy. You know, we can play each other online. It's easy to play people online.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You got to buy extra stuff to be able to stream.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
It's not
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Behind 0-2 now.
But I love the PS4, man. I'm looking into PS5 too. Coming out next year.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
PS5
wow,
game.
that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
I did a lot of live streams off this game.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and
I
there
am
are
in
2
Europe.
away.
PS4
So yet another strong outing
friends.
for him tonight as we
Got
show you the
PS4.
league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in
Me
that
too.
department.
Oh yeah, man, PS4,
So
man.
coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And I loved it on the PS4.
A ball and no strikes.
And,
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Man, you know, everything is nice on the PS4 to me.
This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Okay,
Down in order go the Braves. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Kicking butt on the road. All right, we need this win right here. We need this win.
Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
We're going to have to play them in the playoffs most likely.
Jesse Biddle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63.
Oh, yeah. Throw it up.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gene Segura.
In the 7th inning, Phillies are up at bat. Okay,
from the stretch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Damn, he got me. I'm gonna see if I can get this time. He got me that time.
Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Outside.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he misses 2-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 2-1. is a fastball that misses.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ozzie jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Ozzie from
The
Curacao,
Braves have
my
been looking
island.
for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher, Jesse
Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Braves, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And both the runners are in to score on a clutch at bat that time as we are tied at 5.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Harper on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. Johnny Venters has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Johnny Venters.
The 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is off for that and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Into the wind, the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Into the windup with the 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here comes the 0-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The windup and the 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Relax, you swing at everything, Mancho.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Double third.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Johan Camargo.
Shortstop, Johan.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Aaron O'Day will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Jake Bowers is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 11.
So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
The third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Duvall is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nick Williams.
Fastball in there for a called strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. David Robertson comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
David Robertson.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The winning run is at first base. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Robertson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Brian McCann will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
This one up tonight. It's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Freddie Freeman. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seems to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Braves used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Darren O'Day gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Darren O'Day. His record is now 6-0. The loss goes to David Robertson. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-5. The Pittsburgh Pirates went deep 4 times as they manhandled the Marlins 11-1. Jeremy Hellickson was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 2-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-4. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 4 total home runs as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. Jake McGee grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as Colorado beat the Padres 5-3. The Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-5. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they stomped the Brewers 9-1. The Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 3-2. The Orioles put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-5. The Yankees launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the White Sox 10-1. Tyson Ross earned win number 7 this season, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 2-1. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-3. Chris Davinsky collected win number 2 on the year as Houston bested the Blue Jays 2-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.